Before you even think about stepping foot inside a casino, there's a world of things you should know. Things you'll rarely hear from the flashing lights or the buzz of excitement that surrounds you. First, understand that the casino is not your friend. Sure, it might look dazzling, full of promise, but behind that glamorous veil is a finely tuned machine designed to make money off of you. This is not to say you can't enjoy yourself, but walking in there unprepared is like walking into a jungle without a map. The truth is, casinos thrive on one thing: your emotions. They want you to feel like you're on top of the world when you're winning, and to pull you deeper into the trap when you're losing. The lights, the sounds, the atmosphere, they're all designed to put you in a trance. And that trance is exactly what they want. Because when you're hypnotized by the endless flashing lights and the sound of clinking coins, your judgment starts to blur. So before you even sit down at a slot machine or place your first bet at the poker table, there are a few golden pieces of advice you should arm yourself with. First, never think of a casino as a way to make money. If you're going in with that mindset, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. The odds are never in your favor, no matter how much confidence you might have in your strategy. The house always has the edge, and it's not just a small one. It's a massive advantage built into the very rules of the games, so your chances of winning are stacked against you from the start. The sooner you accept this, the better your mindset will be. This doesn't mean that there aren't ways to have fun, but it does mean you have to approach it as entertainment, not a shortcut to riches. One of the first steps to protecting yourself is to set a budget before you go. This might seem obvious, but it's shocking how many people walk into a casino without any kind of spending limit. They go with the intention of seeing how it goes, or only spending a little, but by the end of the night, they're maxing out their credit cards. The rule here is simple. Once that money is gone, you're done. And I don't mean that you can take a break and come back with more cash. If you're out of money, you're done for the night. The temptation to keep going is strong, especially when you're losing, because of something called the gambler's fallacy. The belief that after a series of losses, you're due for a win. It's a trap. There is no due win. The odds are the same every single time, and the only way you're winning consistently is if the game is rigged. Which, let's face it, it isn't. Another key piece of advice is to never chase your losses. This is perhaps one of the most dangerous behaviors you can engage in at a casino. After you lose, you might feel the urge to win it back. That's exactly what the casino is counting on, and it's how they pull people deeper into their grasp. The truth is, if you chase your losses, you're bound to lose more. And as your losses pile up, so does your emotional investment. When you're feeling emotional, whether it's frustration or excitement, you're more likely to make irrational decisions. Casinos know this, and they manipulate your emotions through every little thing. That free drink they offer you while you're gambling? It's to keep you feeling loose, relaxed, and more likely to make impulsive decisions. That free buffet ticket? It's another way to make you feel like you're getting something for nothing, keeping you there longer than you planned. Also, be mindful of the games you're playing. There are plenty of games in a casino that might seem like you can win big, but let me tell you, they're designed for you to lose. Slot machines, for example, are a complete gamble. The odds are stacked in the casino's favor, and even though some machines might appear to be giving out bigger jackpots, the chances of you hitting that jackpot are slim. And let's not even start on the loose machines that everyone talks about. They're all just random number generators. The outcome is completely independent of anything you've done. The casino will encourage you to play these games, offering promotions, flashy lights, and sounds. But remember, every time you pull that lever, the house is waiting for you to lose. If you're going to play table games, the house edge is still there, but it's a little less pronounced in certain games if you know how to play. Poker, for instance, isn't like other casino games. Here, skill and strategy come into play, but don't let that fool you into thinking you can just walk in and start raking in the chips. If you're a beginner, stick to the low-stakes games. Learn the rules, study the strategies. Don't rush into higher-stakes games until you've mastered the basics. And remember, no matter how confident you feel, there's still a house edge. Don't get cocky. Another trap to be wary of is the social pressure. Casinos are crowded spaces, and it's easy to get swept up in the hype of people celebrating wins or making big bets. People will urge you to take risks or join in on the fun. But this is exactly how people end up spending way more than they intended. Stick to your plan. Do not let anyone influence your decisions, whether it's encouraging you to bet more or telling you that the game is hot or cold. It's all noise designed to keep you in the game longer. And the longer you're in, the more money the casino makes. Here's another tip that often gets overlooked. Take regular breaks. It might seem silly to step away from the game when you're on a roll, but remember, that feeling of momentum is fleeting. The excitement will pass, and your focus will start to slip. When you take a break, you're giving yourself time to reset and reflect. Walk outside, breathe in the air, and come back when you're calm and collected. Don't let the casino environment push you into a frenzy. Remember that casinos are full of distractions. Not just the flashing lights and the ringing machines, but the endless opportunities to try your luck or take a flyer on a game you don't fully understand. Avoid that temptation. Stick to what you know and keep your eye on the prize, which should be having a fun, controlled experience. The longer you stay inside the casino, the more likely you are to fall victim to its many tricks. Keep your visits short and sweet, and always leave while you're ahead, even if ahead just means you still have money in your pocket. The casino wants you to stay and keep playing. Your goal should always be to leave when the fun stops. Or better yet, leave with a smile on your face, knowing that you didn't fall for their tricks. That, my friend, is the best kind of victory. Now, let's dive a bit deeper into the psychology of the casino. One of the most overlooked elements is how the physical layout is designed. It's no accident that the bathrooms are often far from the gaming floor, or that the exit is hard to find. Casinos are built with one goal in mind: to keep you inside as long as possible. They want you to lose track of time, so you don't realize how much you've been spending, or how much longer you've been sitting at that blackjack table. Notice how the lighting never seems to change. It's never too bright, never too dark. It's controlled in such a way that you can easily forget the outside world. The temperature, too, is managed to keep you comfortable, but not too comfortable. Just enough to make you want to stay. When you're too comfortable, you don't want to leave, and that's exactly what the casino wants. Another thing to be wary of is the comp system. At first glance, it may seem like the casino is doing you a favor by giving you free drinks, rooms, or meals. But these perks are part of a larger strategy to make you feel indebted. They want you to think you're getting a deal, but really, you're just being lured further into their system. The more you gamble, the more rewards you accumulate. But the reality is that the value of these rewards is far less than the money you're spending to earn them. So while you're sipping your free cocktail or enjoying that complimentary meal, remember that the real cost is much higher. You're paying for those perks with your chances of winning, and the longer you stay, the more you'll likely lose. Also, don't forget that some casinos are known to use behavioral tracking to better understand how you're playing and interacting with the games. They've got technology that monitors your every move, from the speed at which you press the buttons on a slot machine to how long you linger at the poker table. This data helps them fine-tune their approach to getting you to play longer, bet bigger, and ultimately spend more. You might even get personalized offers based on your activity, tempting you with free spins or bonuses that seem too good to pass up. But again, it's all designed with one purpose: to pull you back into the game. The more they know about you, the more they can tailor their enticements, keeping you at the tables longer and deeper in their grip. In addition to the technology, there's another aspect of the casino environment that deserves attention: the people around you. Casinos often attract certain types of players, and one of the most dangerous types is the big spender, who is betting large sums of money. These people are often high rollers, and they can make the environment feel more intense and exciting. While their flashy bets might make it look like the casino is a place where fortunes can be made, keep in mind that their presence is part of the show. Casinos want you to see these big bets and think that it's a possibility for you too. But for every big winner you see, there are dozens, if not hundreds, of losers. The goal of these high-stakes players is not to teach you how to win, but to make you feel like you could be them, that maybe you're just one lucky spin away from a massive payout. Lastly, be aware of how alcohol plays into your decision-making. The drinks might be free, but there's a price. Alcohol lowers your inhibitions, makes you feel more confident, and often clouds your judgment. Casinos know this and use it to their advantage. A few drinks might help you relax, but after a couple more, you're not thinking as clearly. Suddenly, you're placing bets you normally wouldn't, or worse, continuing to play long after you've lost your limit. Alcohol is a powerful tool in the casino's arsenal, and it's used to keep you feeling like you're having fun, even when you're deep in the red. The key here is moderation. Keep your mind sharp and stick to your budget. And if you feel your judgment starting to waver, step away from the games and clear your head.